Hey guys, welcome back. We are here for week 3 of another adult craft video. We are so excited that you're joining us. We're hoping that you are enjoying your craft bag and all the crafts that we're making together. I'm just going to show you right now what we're going to do. We're going to make this really cool fall wreath. We gave you all of the supplies that you see here, and I am going to show you everything in your bag that you need, and we're gonna go ahead and cut some mesh together and cut some pipe cleaners and tie them and just have a great time. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and get started and pull out the things that we need from our brown bag. You're gonna have a roll of gold mesh and you're gonna have a roll of yellow mesh. Your rolls are gonna be much bigger than mine, but I just have these to show you guys. And some of you might have a smaller, oh, stuff's going everywhere. Some of you might have a smaller roll, which is fine. I'll show you how to cut this one too. You're gonna have some pipe cleaners. I've already got some of mine cut, but you should have 21 pipe cleaners. And you should have a little scarecrow guy. And you are also, oh, the Wreath Form. I've already got some of this made too, but you're going to have the form, so pull that out. And then you're going to need a ruler and some scissors and something maybe a little heavy to hold the mesh down. I'm looking around the room here. I think I'll be okay. Maybe I'll grab this real quick. Alright, so kind of weird, but I grabbed a bag of markers. It's just easier to hold the mesh down when you've got something heavy on the one side. Alright, now also, you're going to find all these little pieces laying all over the place once you start cutting and tying your mesh, which is just fine. It's just going to come apart and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm going to show you how to cut this. So, you're going to take this mesh and it's going to be like this. Here's a long one. I'll show you how to cut this one first. Here's the gold. You're going to unroll this just as it, wants to roll. You just unroll it. And I got 2 pieces here. I'm going to lay this over here just so it can stay open. And then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure from the end here, or from your beginning, and I'm going to measure over 4 inches. And then I'm going to take my scissors, and if you guys have ever worked with mesh before, you're going to know that there's like a million little squares here. You're going to cut right at the 4-inch mark. So, see if I can split it up a little bit. I just made a low cut here. And you do have to be a little meticulous with this. Maybe that's the right word. I don't know, you have to be careful a little bit. You're gonna wanna cut right along that same line there on those same squares. Because if you don't, then your mesh is going to be like lopsided, cut wonky. So let's see if I can get up here. And you're gonna want to cut just right on that same line. So, make sure you have a little bit of room to do this, maybe a big table or maybe on the floor, because you might have to get up and down, so lots of room behind you. So I just cut all the way down my roll of mesh here, and I've got this 4-inch across piece like that. So you're going to want to take your roll of mesh and you're going to want to cut 4-inch pieces until this yellow mesh is all cut. So again, take your ruler, roll this out, have it the long way like this, and you just measure 4 inches and then you cut there. And then once that's cut, it's going to go away obviously. And then you cut another 4 inches. Okay, so once you get done cutting your yellow mesh, you're going to take all your pieces that you cut like this 4 inches across, and you're going to turn this, and then you're going to take your ruler again, and now you're going to measure this way, and you're going to cut at 5 inches. So I'll do that right now. And again, make sure you stay right on that line. If you cut like this, you're not going to have a square. Or I'm sorry, a rectangle. So if you guys can see this, here I've got a 4 inch by 5 inch rectangle. So we're going to take our piece here again, and we can measure at 5 inches. And then we will cut up the line there. I actually make wreaths at home, so I am constantly cutting mesh. And that's where I got this idea from. So this last one here is pretty much right in half. So we will cut right along that line. And you should end up with 4 even or pretty even pieces. It's going to take a while to maybe get the hang of cutting this stuff because it does like to, you know, roll back at you and stuff. You should have 4 pieces. And then I just like to make a stack of them on the side so they don't get all jumbled up with each other. And then you're going to do, oh, maybe if I didn't say this before, when you get your yellow mesh, you're going to have 120 inches. So like if you rolled all this out, it would be 120 inches going this way. When you get once you're done cutting that, you're going to cut your gold mesh, and your gold mesh is only going to be 60 inches wide. So obviously mine is way smaller, but it's going to be 60 inches wide this way. So you're going to do the exact same thing you did with the yellow mesh with the gold mesh. So I'll show you again. You can't see. This is why it helps to have something a little heavy. Maybe a book, something. So you just take this, get a little closer here, and you put your ruler to the end, and you measure 4. This is going to be 4 the long ways. Okay. And then you just cut that all the way down. And then, once you have your 4 inches cut that way, then you're just going to turn this to the side and then cut 5 inches this way. And then you can just keep making a pile of those until your gold mesh is all gone. Alright, so some of you might have a smaller mesh roll, and that's just fine. What you do with this is instead of rolling this out and cutting it to 4 inches, you're still going to cut it to 4 inches, but you're only going to cut this in half, and then you've just got the 2 pieces. So it'll be the same as having cut the 4 pieces with the longer one, except with this one, you'll just be cutting this one in half. So again, 4 inches this way, and then 5 inches this way. This is 10 inches long, so you should be fine just cutting it in 2 pieces, and this should be enough for the whole wreath. I have actually pre-cut a bunch of mine, and this is a stack of gold and a stack of yellow. I have 10 pieces of yellow mesh and 20 pieces of gold mesh. This is going to be for one section of your wreath. So I've got some of this on here already. Don't worry, I'll be showing you everything. But these wreaths have 6 sections. So this is a section, and then this is a section, and then so on and so on, and there's 6 of those. So in each section, you're gonna have 10 bundles. I have pre-made some bundles also. This is what a bundle's gonna look like. I know it looks kind of funny right now, but this, oh, I gotta stay on camera here. This is what it's gonna look like. So you have double gold, because you're going to have 2 golds in a bundle and only 1 yellow piece in a bundle. And that's all tied with a pipe cleaner. And now, see, I've already got stuff everywhere. Just move that to the side. Let's work on a bundle here. You can get out your pipe cleaners, and you should have 21 of those. And you take your pipe cleaner, and you're going to cut this into roughly 3 pieces. So just kind of, you can just kind of eyeball it, it's fine. And then you end up with 3 pieces. So for each section you're going to need 10 pieces. And I've got my 10 already cut here. So I'll put those over here. We can take one and set it here. And then we can start with our bundles. So take 1 piece of mesh, and then another piece, and then you take a piece of yellow mesh. And I'm going to take this first gold piece, I'm going to take it in my hand, and we're going to roll this. We're going to roll it the same way that it wants to roll. See how it is kind of curving like that? Put that in your hand and then roll it the way it wants to roll. Does not have to be perfect, just has to kind of be pinched in the middle. If you roll it this way, it's just not gonna look right. It just doesn't want to go like that. So roll it the way it naturally wants to roll, and then I just kind of pinch it in the middle, and then I hold, oh, I got some marker on my hand. And then I just pinch that in my fingers. And then, while I'm pinching that, this also takes a little time to learn. You're gonna take your next, you're gonna take your yellow piece, and you're gonna use your other fingers, and you're gonna roll that piece also. And you just kind of pinch it in the middle, and then you just press it with the first gold piece. So you've got 2 pieces here. And again, if you can see, mine do not look perfect at all. Once you get them all together on the wreath, it's not gonna make a difference. So then you take your last piece, roll it, pinch it, and then you can put it with the other 2 pieces, and you've got a bundle. So then you take your pipe cleaner and you just wrap it around that middle, and I'm just gonna show you guys. I like to go like this, and what I'm doing is pulling these pieces towards this piece that I wrapped around there. It's kind of hard to see. Just so then I can twist these end pieces of the pipe cleaner around there. So there's your one bundle. I'll show you another bundle. So let's take 2 more gold pieces and a yellow piece and a pipe cleaner. And we're gonna take this gold and we're just gonna roll it again the way it wants to roll. Pull that piece off. And you just pinch it and hold it in your 2 fingers here. Then you take this one and you roll it and you just kind of press them together. And then you take the 3rd one and you roll that. And that is a bundle. Take your pipe cleaner, you can lay them, just lay it right in that middle there. And then I like to hold the back. I've got these back 2 in my hand here. And I like to pull these forward and kind of pinch it so it's a little tighter, so I've got some more to work with back here. And then I just twist them. Now, I'll show you with this one. Make sure that you leave the ends of the pipe cleaner that you're twisting apart a little bit, because that's what's going to connect to your wreath form. So, I'll show you again. And then I'll make the rest in speedy time. So, 2 gold pieces. yellow piece. Oh, and a pipe cleaner. Get the pipe cleaner. I'm gonna roll this. Pinch it. Oop. Roll it and pinch it. Roll it and pinch it. And I'm gonna put my pipe cleaner on there. Hold these forward. Twist it. And there we go. We've got another bundle with our two little pieces sticking out here. We're gonna go double time here. Get ready. Okay guys, we've got 10 bundles now. So I am going to, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to put some of these down here and we'll just work with a few at a time here. So we're going to get our wreath form. I've already got a bunch of these on here, but again, I'll show you how to do all those. So I'm going to show you the back first. Let's see, we're going to get up real close here. So what you're going to want to do to make this look really full, see how it's just real full on this side? You don't want to put all your bundles on one row. You're going to want to, that first one that you do, let's see if I can show you. You're either going to want to start at the top or at the bottom. So this one, it looks like I started at the bottom and then I went and tied the next one next to it on the second bar here, the second wire, and then I took this one and tied it on the third bar, and then the next one is on that top bar. And then the next one after that goes on that second bar, and then the next one, and then the next one. So if you ever get confused, oops, I'm moving the table here. If you ever get confused, these are very easy to move. So just go, it's like a music scale. Paige will like that. Oh, I'm probably not even in the shot down here. Paige will like that. It's a music scale. You go up the scale and down the scale and up the scale and down the scale. So since we've got this one started down here, I'm going to go start my new section here. We're going to put 10 bundles in each section. Keep an eye on the time here. So I'm going to go to this next bundle, this next wire, and I'm going to take one of my bundles, and because this is the back, we want the bundle to be on the front, so we're going to come from underneath. We're going to move a bunch of these over here. And you're going to take, remember I told you to keep those two little pieces out? You're going to put it in between the wire, and then you just twist it on the wire. So, then you've got this thing sticking out here. They do get a little sharp, so be careful. So if you wanted to, you could just fold that under, and then you just have a little nubby sticking out. Let's do another one. So that one was on that second one in. So we'll take our next bundle, we'll come from underneath, and we're going to put it on this next wire here, and twist, 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 and then you can pinch it so the little knobby's sticking up and not the pointy pieces. So I'll take another one. Oops. And go to the top one and twist, twist, twist. And then push that knobby down. I think we'll speed up the video a little bit here. So I actually have a craft room in my basement all set up with, you know, all kinds of lovely crafts. I love it. And I also have a TV down there, so when I'm crafting, I like to watch, episodes of whatever I'm watching. And then sometimes I lose count, so we're gonna go ahead and count real quick. In this section, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll move these over, and we need to put 3 more on here. Here is our last one for this section. So again, you should have 10 bundles on each section. Oh, maybe if you look on the back here, you can see the sections also. So I just have one more section to do. I'm gonna go ahead and get this last one on there. And we have a completed wreath. So when I'm all done, I like to just kind of move them around a little bit and just kind of fluff them up. Looks like we've got some bunched up over here. Yeah, see, there you go. And don't be afraid to rough this up a little bit, because this mesh will really hold up against a lot of stuff. Okay, so there we go. We've got our fully finished wreath here. Whoops. And we did give you a scarecrow on a stick. So cute, right? So you can cut this stick if you'd like. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to do this backwards here. I just kind of found a spot on the side here, and I'm just gonna stick him in there. So I might have to move this mesh around a little bit so he lays kind of flat. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and if you can see my stick here, I am going to untwist one of these. And I'm going to twist it back around that stick for the scarecrow. So then he's going to stay in there real nice. See? There he is. How cute is that, right? So we wanted you to be real creative with this. So we only gave you one little accessory here, and he is just adorable, I must say. I also have some other suggestions. You can buy this raffia. It's kind of like straw. You can buy this at any craft store. I've gotten some at Hobby Lobby. Dollar Tree, of course, is my favorite place. And you can just tie this, cut a long piece off, and then tie it to one of the wires on the inside. And then you can just make a knot, or you can have a real long piece and you can tie it in a bow. That would be really cute. Another thing I also like to do is make my own cute little bows here. Just keep playing with them here. Let's see, just spread these out. Now, what I used was the ribbon that has, kind of looks like this. It's got that wired edge, so this stays real nice. But yeah, once you make a ribbon, you can look up a video on YouTube on how to make a ribbon, or you can come into the library and I can show you using a DVD case on how to tie a ribbon. So I just have that, and then I tied it in the middle with a pipe cleaner and twisted it on the back. And then I can twist this. I do like to leave these a little long because that ribbon is going to sit on top there, so you have to be able to use the pipe cleaner to tie it to the wreath form. And then you can tie it to the back and cut off whatever's necessary, or you can cut off, whatever is extra, not necessary. So I suggest that. Ooh, that's fun. Look at that. So yeah, I totally recommend you going to the Dollar Tree. They have all kinds of little things like this, and lots of accessories for a fall wreath. They've got leaves and gosh, I can't even tell you how much stuff they have. We love it there at the Dollar Tree. You could also buy your own bows. If you go to a craft store, they usually have them pre-made. I like to do that too. So here is our finished product. I'll show this camera one more time. So here is our finished wreath. We invite you to put some more decorations on there, whatever you'd like. Got our little scarecrow guy here, he's so cute. And so there it is. We have made a fall wreath. You can hang this on your door, you can hang it on your wall, whatever you want. Alright guys, so I know this is a little more involved than maybe some of our other crafts that we've done. So go ahead and come on in if you have any questions. I'm almost always here and I can help you, otherwise somebody else can help you. We have some podcasts going on where we just talk about random things that happen at the library or that happen in our lives. And then we've got another podcast for, it's like a book club virtually, where we talk about a book. We read a little bit and then we talk about the book on camera and show you guys. If you see this and you like it, you come on in, or you can call us at the library, 815-246-9543. We're going to have some bags to hand out, but we only have a select few, so go ahead and give us a call or stop in and pick up your own bag. Alright guys, that was craft 3, and we are so excited to have you watching us and crafting with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye! It just it just accentuates, that's not even a word either. Guys, help me out. Yeah, I can't even come up with the word. Are you kidding me?